We're speaking of an alleged gang members in Townsend Street neighborhood of Santa Ana. Today, prosecutors are seeking an injunction against that gang, which opponents claim is so strict it would prevent family members from visiting each other. Let's get a live report on this from Christina Gonzalez. Christina.
Well, it's not going to be as simple as they thought. I can tell you that much. They wanted this gang injunction, but what happened is that today in court, now you have not only the media following up on this, but you've got the DA with no less than 30 police officers. Then you got all the gang members who were served, at least 25 of them, some of them with attorneys and organizations fighting this. To give you a sense of what we're talking about, let's go to the video, because I don't think they expected all these people to show up fully dressed and ready to fight this thing. These are members of Townsend Street. The safety zone, as they call it, would be less than half a mile. So it's actually a very tiny area off of First Street, McFadden and Sullivan. And they are saying, the DA or the police officers are claiming that these are people who've been involved in murders, that they're people who've been involved in drug sales, that they're terrorizing the neighborhood, and that they've done all they can, and they cannot possibly do any more. They need the gang injunction that would, it's a long injunction prohibiting them for anything from associating with one another to even having a t-shirt wearing a T for the name of the gang, the letter T. So it's pretty extensive. Initially, they didn't even want to open the hearing, but when they did, everybody showed up, including the organizations like Chicanos Unidos of Orange County. Hear what they have to say about the problem they're having with this injunction. Play that.
First of all, it's a huge waste of money. The Orange District Attorney paid out more than $3.3 million just this last November on a lawsuit, the Vasquez versus Rackauckas case. And for some reason, they continue to push gang injunctions on faulty speculation and hearsay. We're also really concerned about the youth that are being targeted on this gang injunction. We have 7 minors on the Townsend gang injunction, some kids as young as 15 years old.
They actually have, and I was sitting next to a 15 and a 16-year-old, their brother and sister, and they're saying that they're afraid that they're not, even though they're allowed to go to school, for example, if their cousin is someone that they think may be a member of the gang, they can't talk to them, and they live next door to each other. So they're going to fight this really, really, really hard. And I have a feeling when I left that the judge is going to hold this whole thing off. So we will keep you updated, but perhaps not as easy as they thought. In Santa Ana, I'm Christina Gonzalez. Back to you guys in the studio.
Christina, thank you very much.